Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I haven't done one of these in forever. Gosh, I didn't even look at my channel the last time I did one of these. So anyway, if you're here, welcome back. We're going to start doing these. I'm hoping that I keep consistent, guys. So anyway, let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Vicki. This is Vita with Vicki, where I go over my family's finances to financial freedom. The goal here is to share with you, be transparent in numbers, and people who watch me typically are high income earners who have a lot of debt and are trying to get out of debt. And, I'm here to let you know it's possible. So we'll go show you. I know that my situation isn't typical, but I want you to know that I too have tons of debt. I too have a lot of bills, but I too save, and you can too. And so there is a way out. And also, there's people who just like to listen and see how other people budget. So if you're here for that, I'm here for that too. Okay, so let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is make this bigger so that you guys can see everything very transparently. And we'll go from here. Let's see if I can move this a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit better. Maybe not. Oh well. Here we go. How does that look? Okay, so for income. We have what's budgeted and then actual. So far, my husband gets paid at the end of the month. So I take last month's last day check and use it towards February. So this is what I was budgeting. This is what came in. It was a difference of $455. I have a feeling that that had something to do with he does like some uh, like tutoring that just didn't happen last month, so maybe that's something to do with it. And then for me, the last paycheck of the month has my bonus. So it was an increase of $1,500 for take-home pay. So the bonus was more, but your tax more. And then the next one, I will get paid on Valentine's Day. So that's still TBD. My daycare reimbursement, since January was the first month of the new year, I don't know what I need to do to start that up again for 2020, so I need to check this out. So it's still TBD. The rent on the condo is 1900 and the rent on the house is 30. Actually, I need to change this. It's actually 33.75. And if you're wondering what that's about, I do have a video on this. On one of my videos, I talked through it. Maybe it's the setup video, or what is it? Oh, no, it's my setup, my budget setup video, which will be coming out next. So watch out for that. And I talk through how these tenants were able to negotiate $25 off of their rent. Okay. Extra and supplemental, this is like if we sell anything or anything like that, I just have that as a line item. And then overages is like anything extra from cash envelopes. So a total income of 15,261 is projected, and then so far we've come in with 14,000. But again, I'm still waiting for that second check to come in for February. All right, so here are the things that are still outstanding for February, and I like to color code these. Let me move my face out of the way for a second. I like to color code these yellow just to let me know what's still outstanding and what's not. So I actually still have yet to pay my mortgage, which I'm planning on doing today. And the reason for that is the rent that comes in, they pay me and it takes 5 days. Even though I see that it comes in, it takes 5 days to hit my account. So I wanted to wait until we had the money. This will be coming out, actually it's not 2/14. It's actually going to come out on Tuesday, which is the 11th. So this is going to change to 2/11, and so is this one, because we pay our mortgage twice a month. If you're curious about why I do that, go check out the video. I'll put a link below as to the benefits of paying your mortgage twice a month. You actually will save in interest and shave the life of your loan by 7 years. Okay, so I already paid this. Okay, I'm digressing. Okay, so the house, 2 payments for the house in Hayward, 2 payments for the condo, HOAs. I need to send that. As you can see, we're just not on top of our budget this year so far. I have paid the daycare because that's important. So that's already paid for. And as soon as I pay something, I take off the yellow. I wanted to wait and do this with you guys so that you can see like the method of my madness, and see why I do what I do. So let's go ahead and just color code all these because this is literally what I do to make sure I do everything. So I just kind of went in and changed some of these. East Bay Mud, I just got an email as to what the water bill is. So I got to add this in. And then this is all the same. As soon as it hits my credit card, we're not doing serious just right now. Okay. All right. So far, those are the bills. And then groceries, we are doing 500 for groceries a month. So I have increased our grocery budget because I've just been going over. So I'm just increasing it for now. So for now, these are our cash envelopes. Birthdays, we're doing $50. Classroom is $40, and that entails coffee for my husband's classroom, as well as sometimes candy for the kids. Haircuts, we do $60. Kenna got a raise this year, so she was getting $100. Now she's getting $120 each week that she's here, and she comes twice for the month. Kids clothes is $50. Kids miscellaneous is $50. Lunch is $80, so he gets $20 a week, and then personal spending $20 a week. I get personal spending $20 a week, and then the gardener is $80. So that is a total of $13.10. Dining out is $240 budgeted, and gas is $500. So far, we'll see how that goes in this new year. Moving into this new area, everything is just way more expensive. So electronic sinking funds. So this is where the biggest change has come into our budget for 2020 is I've added way more categories, and you're going to see that here in a second. Okay, so Amazon Prime, I've decided to just do a little mini sinking fund just because it's fun and I could cash flow it, but I just thought it'd be fun to have it. And then car maintenance is still the same. It's $100. Car renewal, $40. Christmas is $100. We loved having that Christmas sinking fund. If you don't have one, I urge you to start today. Costco membership, again, it's kind of like the Amazon Prime. Ours is due next month, so I'm just going to fully cash flow it, but then I'm going to be saving every month until next year. Date night, $25 a month. We don't go out every month, but it's cool to have, a few months saved up and do something. Our emergency fund, I have it at 0, but I keep it as a line item to make sure that I'm aware of what is in there. It is a $10,000 emergency fund and it's fully funded. Home maintenance is $50 a month. Actually, no, this isn't true. This is $100. Okay. Life happens. This is $75 a month. This is actually an auto transfer from one of our checking into our savings. And the reason I created this was Nicole at Frugal Chic Life. She at one point had a Life Happens fund, and it's basically like when life happens, but you don't want to pull from your emergency fund. So it's just little things that, it's just like a little extra money kind of set aside. I actually need to go and fill in all of my my balances. I've done that on my Erin Condren sinking funds tracker, but I haven't done it here, so I got to do that. $50 goes towards medical, and that's if we have any copays or medicine. Pest control, they come quarterly, so it is like $120 every 3 months, so that's saved for that. My realtor fees, so I am a realtor on the side and I have quarterly fees as well. School activities, okay. So with school, this is a new sinking fund, and I was told that the kids are going to have a laundry list of things to buy once they get into school. So this is my son's in the fall will be my son's first year in kindergarten, and I don't know what to expect. So I'm putting 40 aside for school activities, just anything that we need to have cash for. And then school supplies, I was told, there's going to be like a list of things to buy, and I just want to set aside money now. Again, I could probably cash flow it, but I just wanted to have money set aside. Sports, he is going to be in T-ball come this spring, and so I'm just setting $10 aside because sometimes they have to do candies and this, that, and the other. And then summer, I'm putting $50 because my husband's a teacher, the kids are going to be home, and just to have money set aside for summertime. Vacation, we right now are not saving for a vacation. So total sinking funds is $1,500. And I know that sounds like a lot, but I like to have these funds because if we need to get new tires for the car, if something happens in the house, I can pull from that money and it doesn't bring me anxiety. This actually gives me so much peace. So for me, this $1,500 brings a lot of peace, but in times where I need to pull money and, there's an emergency, I can pull and, drown all these sinking funds. It's not a big deal. If you're curious as to where I hold the sinking funds, I do have them in Capital One 360, and they are in individual savings accounts. And I don't have a problem. I know that there are some people that worry because you can only do so many withdrawals from a online sinking or an online savings account. It's never been a problem. So I've never gotten dinged with a fee. Okay, debt. So we do have my student loan, this last one. Actually, there's two loans in this consolidated one, and then our HELOC. And so far, that's what's going on. We have here unexpected expenses. So I did put something in here. I do keep track of our groceries, and whatever I keep track of will come up to this line item here. So it just automatically does all the math for me, and I love it. So I keep track of gas. I actually need to fill this out. Oh, the Vivint equipment. Yeah, I had to pay this out at the other house because of the renters. And so this is going to come out. It's going to be cash flowed. So I have it there to remind me to pay it. It was put on the credit card. So I will definitely have that paid. So I don't know how informative this was. If you have any questions about our February budget, let me know. But I'm happy to just discuss this and show you what we are doing. But for now, this is what the February 2020 budget looks like. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Leave a comment down below if you want to know just like how I do my formulas, or maybe you have something, you saw something and you might have a question. But in any event, I'm so excited to be back. I hope you follow us and decide to stay along and see if we can get to 0. Take care and have a great day.